You likely clicked on this video because you already know that Instagram marketing for small businesses is effective. You're here because you're ready to invest in your Instagram marketing. But how and what features really give you the most bang for your buck? I'm not a marketer who teaches you to do all the things all the time, because if we did that when it comes to Instagram, it would be our part-time job. No, you're a busy business owner, and in this video, I'm gonna break down the Instagram marketing strategies that are working today, right now, so that you can get the most out of your Instagram content efforts. And stay tuned until the end, where I'm gonna drop some gems about running ads on Instagram. I don't talk about paid ad strategy very often on this channel, but I've spent well over 7 figures on paid ads.
Seven.
Yes, it's true, but it's worth it, because for every dollar we put into Facebook or Instagram, we get at least $2 back. So do the math. My name is Elise Darma, and I'm an elder millennial here to be your bridge between the pre-internet world, the corporate world, and today's digital marketing world. And today we're covering Instagram marketing strategy for small businesses like yours. First things first, you're probably wondering which account type you should have as a business on Instagram. I get this question from my students a lot, and I know the default is to choose a business account. But there are downfalls to being a business account on Instagram.
I know it doesn't make much sense. Much sense?
I know, it's not right, but it's true. I cover account types on both Instagram and TikTok in this video right here, but if I were to sum it up, I would say this. As a business, choose the creator account option. Here's why. With Instagram stories and Instagram reels, we now have a ton of music options. But with music comes copyright issues, especially if you're using music as a business. Legally, that's not allowed. You couldn't use Britney Spears' song to promote your business without paying Britney Spears. So the way to get around all of these copyright issues is to be a creator. As a creator account, you now have access to the full music library, including all of Britney Spears' albums, and not just the copyright-free music library that business accounts only have access to. Now, as I said, I am not an Instagram marketer who tells you to use every single feature that Instagram gives us, because if we did that, we would be spending like 3 to 4 hours a day on Instagram, and nobody has time for that. We are business owners. We have things to do. So instead, I want you to focus on the features that give you the most bang for your buck. And today, the best feature that we have in order to gain new followers and to gain visibility on the platform is, drumroll please, Reels. 15-second videos are your best way to get in front of new followers. And I know you're probably thinking like,
No, I don't want to be on camera. Videos, eek.
but believe me, they're not as complicated as they might seem in your mind. When it comes to making Reels, you don't have to dance, you don't have to lip sync, and you don't even have to point if you don't want to. You can simply do this. Share 10 to 15-second soundbite clips that are of value to your audience, and that's it. Talk on camera, add some text on screen, maybe some emojis, publish it, and let the algorithm do its thing. With Reels, I don't want you to be precious about the content. I don't want you to be trying to make the most perfect video out there, because truthfully, you and we don't know what the algorithm is going to like. We don't know what our audiences are going to like until we put it out there. So when it comes to making Reels, your C+ work is good enough. It doesn't have to be A+ or perfect. Just get the content out there, get it in front of your audience, get the data, and see what resonates with people. The funny thing about Reels is that as you start making them, you'll probably find that the videos where you put in the most effort and time, they're gonna do okay. But the videos that you make in 10 seconds, they're probably gonna do the best. So don't spend hours on a reel, just get that content out there. Now, the reason why I love Reels so much is because they are your best way at getting in front of people who aren't following you. Your reel can end up on someone's Explore page, or it can end up in someone's Reels feed. So that's why I want you to pause this video right now. Oh no, don't pause, keep watching it. But I want you to make a reel right after this and start creating that habit, because it's like a muscle, right? The more you use it, the easier it's going to become. After reels, which are perfect for gaining visibility and new followers, the next feature of Instagram that I want you to focus in on is stories. Why stories? Because if your account's like mine, you probably see your story engagement dip. Sometimes you get a lot of views and sometimes it's in the toilet. The reason why I don't want you to give up on stories is because stories are the best way to engage with your current audience. Reels are a great way to get in front of new people, but stories are the best way to engage with your most avid followers. Use stories to share the behind the scenes of your business and share more about you, the person behind the business. And don't be afraid to use easy engagement stickers like the poll sticker or the quiz sticker to get that feedback from your audience instead of them just passively watching your stories. Once you've leveraged stories and you've really gotten people to engage with them, maybe even reply to them, which sends you a DM, the next feature I want you to focus in on is the direct messages.
It goes down in the DM. It go down.
The direct messages is where you close sales. The direct messages is where people continue engaging with you after responding to your stories. The direct messages are literally gold because there you can send voice notes, videos, unlimited number of links, videos, I said that already, photos, text messages. The DMs are the best way to engage with your prospect, that person who's on the fence about your business or your offers, or maybe they just want to feel a deeper connection to you before they're ready to dive in and become a customer. Do not neglect the DMs. In fact, I spend a lot of my time with my content driving people to the DMs because I want to have that relationship. And then I have my team members in the background helping me out. They help respond to my DMs, help customers there. It's a team effort, but it's worth it. I've done an entire video on how to use DMs to close sales. Go ahead and check it out right here. After using these 3 key features often and comfortably, the next feature I want you to think about using for your Instagram marketing strategy is going live. Now, I know this isn't anything new or too exciting, but going live has changed over the years, and it's actually a really fun and effective way to, again, engage with your current audience and drive them over to your DMs, similar to your stories. In the past, I've only gone live when I was running a promotion or a sale, and I've gone live to help answer questions. But lately, I've been going live just for fun, just to offer free value to my followers and answer their questions. And to be honest, it was really fun for me because there was no pressure. I had nothing to sell. I was just connecting with the humans who are behind my follower number. It's really an amazing thing. You think like, oh, 1,000 followers isn't that many people. No, if you see 1,000 people watching your live, you realize it's a lot of people. All those comments, all those hearts, it's an amazing thing. So check out Going Live. There's some cool new features where you can actually schedule your live in advance and connect it to your post in your feed. Then your follower can go ahead and tap a reminder to be reminded of your live. And then after your live is done, they can still hit that button, which will lead them to the replay of your live. So really slick feature. I'm enjoying it, and I'm going to show up live even more now. The next part of your Instagram strategy for your small business could involve running paid ads to your Instagram posts. Now, I say could because not every business is ready for ads. First thing is you need a budget, and you also have to be prepared to put that money into ads and not necessarily see sales back in return. Not initially anyway. You want to put that money into ads and then look at the data you get in return and then make better decisions when it comes to your ads going forward. So for me and my business, we have spent over 7 figures in ads over the years on both Facebook and Instagram. And today, what's working really well is actually repurposing our Reels into ads. So see how I'm bringing it back to Reels? Reels can be really powerful organically, but if that organic reel does well, it could also do really well as a paid ad. Now, when I say this, I'm not talking about boosting posts. I do not condone boosting posts. That's often a waste of money. But what you're gonna need to do is go into your ads manager and set up the ad with a campaign, an ad set, and use your reel as your creative. Now, you could run that reel in the story placement, in the reels placement, Or if you crop it to be square or portrait, you can run it in the feeds as well. What we're finding is that video content in that Reels style or TikTok style is performing the best right now, more so than static images, animated graphics, or talking head videos, which have performed well in the past. Now, like I said, I don't cover paid traffic strategies a whole ton on this channel, but if you like this topic, let me know in a comment below. Let me know if you'd like me to cover this more in depth. And if you want to learn more about running ads, I've got another video all ready to go for you, and it's on how to set up an Instagram story ad, which is a placement that does well for us. So go ahead and check out that video, and I'll see you there.